Hi, this is the Old School Fish Guy. You can call me Don. So as the title says, today I want to talk about filters. There's a lot of good information on the internet about filters. I use a lot of it myself. Some of it's contradictory and sometimes people get confused. I'm honored when somebody asks my opinion on filters. And so today I want to share a little bit. Short video. First off, Old School Fish Guy, under gravel filters, that was way back when, and I was a big fan of them. I've kind of gotten away from them because I like sand for my cory cats. But I think as I set up my new tanks, I'm going to make some changes, and I'll be showing you those as we go. And I'm going to start using under gravel filters a little more, not exclusively by any means. Canister filters, HOBs, sponge filters. There's a lot of different ways of filtering your fish tanks. And one of the important things to me is I use multiple filters in every tank. It's nice to have a couple sponge filters, at least one in every tank, so that if you're starting a new tank, you can just go grab a sponge filter and you've got a pre-loaded filter. HOBs, if you have two cartridges in your HOB, make sure and change them at the same time. Otherwise you get uneven flow and it can get messy. How often do you change HOB cartridges? That's a question I get asked once in a while. And my answer is probably not often enough. I do not use manufacturer cartridges. They cost too much money, frankly. The more tanks you have, the more they cost. And it adds up. So I get the aftermarket fillers, and then you can just put your own floss in there if you want the carbon. I've talked about it before. I'm not a big fan of the carbon, but it doesn't hurt anything. You can put the carbon between the floss, put it in the little plastic cartridge, seal it up, put it in, and it's pretty cheap. And you don't even have to throw the floss away when you're done. Carbon can be reheated, baked to reactivate. I don't like doing that at all. It doesn't last as long in my opinion. But you replace the floss and put the cartridge back in your HOB and you're fine. If you got a canister, you don't have to, you need to rinse out your pre-filter on it, the first level, at least once a month. As far as rinsing out all the filter material, I do it maybe once a year. And oh yeah, on my HOBs, a lot of times, most of my HOBs, I prefer to put the cartridge in and then have biomedia behind it, whether it be lava rock, ceramic rings, bio balls, whatever. Sponges, plastic sponges from the dollar store. I got a lot of those. They usually come 4 or 5 to a pack for $1. They make great filter material. So yeah, how often do you do it? Well, often enough. You got to know how dirty yours get before you even look at them, and you get that by observing. So it's not a big deal. The reason I like multiple filters is I have 2 HOBs and a canister and a sponge in my 125. I can rinse one every week and never run out of beneficial bacteria. And that brings me to my last point. Beneficial bacteria. If you don't know this, think about it, get it. Beneficial bacteria is everywhere in your fish tank. It's on the walls, glass walls. It's in the gravel, it's sand, whatever you have. It's on your decorations, whether they be wood or plastic. It's on your plants, plastic or real. It's everywhere in your tank. Beneficial bacteria is everywhere. So you're not getting rid of it all at once. I still like to get rid of it as little as possible every time I change a filter. Old School Fish Guy's approach. Hey, it helps me have a little more fun by being a little less work. Hope you're having fun too. That's why we do this. Bye.